Washington, D.C. is one of the most vibrant cities in the world. But if you don't know where to go, you'll miss some of the best parts. Today's video, I'm going to show you my favorite spots, H Street in Northeast Washington, D.C. Let's take a look. H Street's super busy, lots of cars going through, but the side neighborhoods here, Noma and Capitol Hill is what kind of touches H Street. But you get an idea, like these row homes, these federal style row homes are really what you're moving into, and as well as condos. It's a super nice neighborhood. H Street has transformed sort of the area and made it a place to, definitely a place to live. When you talk about H Street, you can't help but notice the DC streetcar. The DC streetcar started in 1862. That was a long time ago. It ran till 1962. At that time, they actually dismantled it. In 2017, they actually brought it back and started running in production. So this DC streetcar actually runs 2 miles long, but the plan is now to extend it to the Benning Road Metro, which is gonna really open up even more development in Northeast DC. One of the things that makes the DC streetcar so fantastic is it runs every 12 minutes from Benning Road to Union Station. So it allows people to start living a little bit further out because they can catch the streetcar and get to Union Station, which will get them to a metro if they have to get to other parts of the city. It is free. Monday through Thursday, it runs from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. Fridays, it runs 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. On Saturdays, it runs 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. And on Sundays, it runs 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Over the last few years, DC has put in a lot of money to develop H Street, develop this part of Northeast DC. As DC sits, it sits on 4 quadrants, as I've talked about in other videos. Northeast, Southeast, Northwest, Southwest. Northwest has always been the most developed. Capitol Hill has always been pretty well developed. But Northeast, over the last few years, DC's been putting a ton of money into it. So for the people who live over here, H Street's become like the center of where they get things done. That's where we have the Whole Foods. That's where we have Giant grocery store. It's where we have restaurants, CrossFits, exercise places, bike store, running store, you name it. H Street has everything for you. So if you're looking for a good coffee place on H Street, we got plenty. You can go to the Y Down, which is a DC coffee chain, which is a fantastic option. It's across the street from a Starbucks, and we all have a good drink from Starbucks. Also, you got Sadamo, which is an Ethiopian coffee shop. We also have Mikado, an amazing restaurant cafe. It has everything from food, coffee to retail. Morning to night, you can get your coffee, you can get your lunch, you can get a great dinner. It's a great date spot. It's a really cool place. I recommend checking it out. It's got great food. Also, we got Sospeso, a Mediterranean restaurant, and we got DC Stable, which is European, but we have plenty of others. We got great sushi restaurants, great Thai restaurants, you name it, it's here on H Street. So if you're looking for fast casual, we've got Sweetgreen, which is right across the street from Whole Foods. Farm Bird, which is a really great, healthy, organic chicken, fast casual place. Fancy Radish, which is great for all you vegetarian and vegan eaters out there. It's a great place to go. If you need to exercise, H Street has everything you could possibly need, from yoga studios, you got Old City CrossFit, you got Orange Theory. It's got options for every kind of workout that you could possibly want. H Street's also super popular for people looking for nightlife, right? We have a lot of young people that live over here, young and old, who love the nightlife. We got some excellent late night bars, the Queen Vic, the H Street Country Club, the Big Board, just to name a few. Great places. If you need something from coffee to drinks at night, H Street's got you covered. And that is why it's one of my favorite places. Thanks for watching my video today. If it helped you out, don't forget to press the like button. If you want to be notified about other videos, press the subscribe button.